Well, that was crazy. But we made it here and checked in. They needed to do blood work to make sure my creatinine, my kidneys are doing okay for the contrast. And now back to MRI to do the MRI, and then we'll be done.
And you're feeling calm about it, right?
Oh yeah, I'm totally fine.
It's gonna be good.
I told him, like, if I end up not being calm about it, then it must be really deep-seated in my head, because right now I'm like totally fine. I'm not worried about the claustrophobia.
Well,
I'm okay.
She did it. It was, well, the first thing was we didn't know that service dogs weren't allowed in the MRI due to the loud noise.
Like,
for the dog's ears.
legally, he's allowed in there. There's two places service dogs are not allowed. The OR and the burn unit. And she said, well, I have no way of protecting his hearing. And so anyway, they said that they've had a service dog stay with them before, but the service dog didn't do well. And long story short, he ended up staying with them and he did perfect. And I was like, yes, we redeemed their service dog experience for them.
Yeah.
But
so I stood in there and held Mary's hands while she was in the machine.
well, it started with he was holding my feet because my feet were sticking out. And then I was like, I'm fine. They put a cage over my head and I was like, I'm okay. This is fine. And like, what, 2 minutes in, I my breathing started getting like...
I saw your breathing start
to
change and I was like, oh no, like, what's gonna happen?
And I was like, I'm fine. Like, I was telling myself, like, you're fine, you're fine. And then I started thinking, I don't know how far in I am.
Yeah.
Like, how far into the tube, like...
It was just like up to her waist.
Yeah, and I was like, I wonder if he could reach my hands. But the other thing I noticed was I had the blanket over my feet.
Yeah, and you started kicking it off.
Because I realized like that was making me feel more like trapped. But it's crazy, like the power of the brain. Because I was like trying to tell myself like I'm fine.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Is it a poodle?
Standard poodle, yeah.
Standard poodle. She or he?
He.
He is
Thank you.
so handsome.
Thank you.
Oh my lord.
So.
What a good boy you are. Yes you are. You're a good boy. Yeah.
Thanks. So then basically like my breathing got to the point where I was like, I should probably squeeze this ball. They give you like a
emergency squeezer because there's like no metal in there, which was interesting. Your headphones were like an air tube.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Yeah.
And I couldn't hear the music like at all.
Really?
No. And I couldn't hear what the woman was saying.
Oh, interesting.
That's what I was trying to sign. I was trying to say like, no, I can't hear. No, thank you. He's working.
Oh, he's working, but I get it.
So I was trying to sign like, I can't hear you, so whatever you're saying, like I can't hear. And it was funny because I signed a few things to Peter, and like when we just got out, he was like, I had no clue what you were saying, just putting it out.
Yeah, it was, but there were just two panic moments.
Whew.
And the one was like toward the end.
Yeah.
What was
I don't know
happening
what
there?
that was. I mean, it's so weird because like I'm telling myself like, you're literally fine. Like you are fine. And I
think it was a little unnerving. Like Mary's really calm going into it, and then we get there and it's like, oh, your service dog can't be with you, and then it's like,
which is fine. Like if
it's just like you didn't know that ahead of time. I feel like that probably.
I need to know that Oliver's gonna be safe.
Yeah.
And I need to know that. Well, and basically what I said was, you know, Oliver will stay with you. These ladies in the room, and because they were like totally willing. They were like, it's totally fine if he stays in here. And I said, if he has any trouble at all, you just ask Peter to come out, because I was like, I can talk myself through this, like I can do this.
Did I buy you? Some stupid cheese dome.
We got ourselves this line of thunderstorms continuing to move through. Behind the intense thunderstorms with vivid lightning, torrential downpours continuing across the Baytown State, and even in there, as you just saw, some live lightning strikes. I almost said striking lights. Lightning strikes back through Waterbury, Middletown right now. The storm that we were just showing you going into the commercial break is in far northwestern parts of.
There's another thing too.
Yeah, but right along the Connecticut border, a pretty well-defined little hook echo is what we refer to. See how it looks like a little boot, and the toes are here. Right in this area, first of all, you have very intense thunderstorms in Thompson, East Thompson, and out toward Foster, Rhode Island, along and just east of 395. This little sliver of Connecticut near Thompson Speedway is getting hit with some incredible downpours of rain and vivid lightning. But just to the east of that, just across the Rhode Island border, heading toward Burrillville and Gloucester in Rhode Island, that is a well-defined hook echo. And the concern here is that we may be having a spin-up of that tornado-warned storm, and that certainly does look like the case right now in parts of northwest Rhode Island. It's not warned by the National Weather Service, which is a little bit perplexing right now because you've got a lot of gate-to-gate shear. And that's something that they'll have to be concerned about in northern Rhode Island. Now, we'll zoom back out. We'll go back to the radar here in Connecticut and show you the fact that we have other areas of the state that are really being poured on right now, and especially through the line, just getting into the limes. Looks like through Essex, Iverington, Clinton, Westbrook, along the beaches, Old Saybrook. Now, if you know somebody who has a Tuesday night sailing class in Groton or out toward Fisher's Island or out toward Mystic.
I brought you some cheese.
Boats and all interests inland into safe harbor because
would you like some cheese?
Has very heavy rain, some strong gusty winds with it, and also the potential for some vivid
happy birthday to you.
Yeah, for the cake box cake that you don't bake.
They're not tornado warned. They're not severe thunderstorm warned systems, but they certainly do. Warrant our attention right now, especially through.
Hi guys, so I realized I haven't filmed like all day, and my vlogs lately have not been good, but it's fine. Anyway, did some good stuff today. I got my glasses fixed, and what had happened was I was sleeping one day, and I had laid on them for about maybe a couple hours, and they were bent, and I couldn't even wear them on my face because it didn't they didn't fit on, they didn't stay on my face is what I'm saying. But now they do, and I'm back and they're black, and yeah, so no more purple ones. And then we did some training today. Oh my god, she was so hyper today. Oh my god. But we actually had a storm here today, and she was hyper during that, but I don't think it was from the storm. I think it was just her being hyper. Anyway, I don't know. But trying to figure out ways to curb that puppy energy when there's like 6 toys in front of her and she doesn't want to play with a single one. And even this morning I pulled out this thing. My best friend Cassidy has this for Sonoma, and then I bought this for, well, my prospective dog, but now Hope has it. And she played with it for about 3 seconds, and then she's done. You know, so it's not like that she doesn't like rope toys. It's not like that she doesn't like any of the toys that we have, which I don't even know. Like, she doesn't like anything, and it's kind of sad because I always envisioned, like, when I had a dog that I would be able to play fetch with it. I don't know. Anyway, we're working on it. Like, she likes rope toys the best, but, like, even when I throw those, I don't know, she doesn't like them. So any tips for, like, just getting them to want to play? Because she likes to chew things. that's what she, like, I mean, like, I'll even put a chew bone in front of her, but then that only lasts a couple of minutes too. Like, her attention span is awful. And I really don't know a way to fix that. And I'm nervous because the training evaluation is going to look at her amount of time that she can focus, which is one of the things they specifically told me. And I'm nervous because she gets distracted pretty easily. So yeah, I don't know, we'll see. I don't know, just gotta have an open mind, I guess. And whatever she turns out to be, she'll be the greatest at that because she's doing what she's good at. I mean, I don't know. I'm just gonna do the best I can, and whatever happens, happens, right? That's all we can do.